Hello again everyone, welcome back to the Reigate Hill Spring Golf Course Update. I'm the General Manager of this wonderful facility. My name's Mike, for those of you who don't know me. If any new members watching for the first time, great to have you on board. And for every other member that we've got, thank you so much for your ongoing and your continued support. It means the world to us. Here we are. I thought I'd come out on a very windy and slightly cloudy day and give you guys a spring update as to what we've been doing recently and what we might have coming up for you in the coming months. Follow me and let's find out. Right guys, here we are on the 14th green, and I just want to take a little bit of time just to talk about the recent renovations that we've just done. We've carried out really quite aggressive spring renos on these greens. We've done some verti-draining, we've done some top level coring, and we've done some mid-range aeration. The whole idea of this is that I wasn't really happy with, towards the end of winter, the green surfaces were becoming a little bit too soft. And I know we had an awful lot of water and an awful lot of rain, but I want to make sure that we protect them in the winters and the future ahead. So all of this work was designed to really aggressively get some varying depth aeration into the surface and into the profile, get a lot of sand in there and really set these greens up very well for the season. We'll obviously do some more renovations come summer in July when we've got much better conditions for recovery. But I'm very pleased with the job that we've done so far. The greenkeepers really did get about 40, maybe 50 tonne of sand out and a set of fantastic foundations for these greens to kick on and perform at very high levels through the season for all of you. So please bear with us just in the next week or two while we work very hard to recover them. We appreciate they're not rolling as they should at the moment, but that is something that really cannot be happened as we look for this balance between agronomy and playing performance. So bear with us guys, greenkeepers are working overtime to get these recovered and get these back in tip-top condition for you as soon as possible. Right guys, whilst we're out here on the 14th hole, wanted to give you a quick update on the Gabriel wall that we installed in autumn last year. Been very pleased with how it's settled. It's taken very flat and very stable, which is very good news. The grass that we've had to reseed in front of it has also settled in very nicely now. And so whilst we're just awaiting it to find its firm final level before putting in a little bit of drainage to help any low spots and stop it being too soft in the winter. The job right now for the gabions, as you can see here, is for us to establish a nice sharp edge along these gabions where there's a very good differential between the turf and the stone wall. Again, that will just be purely for aesthetics, but we want it to look very sharp and stunning for you. It's already made a big difference that we've been able to remove the orange netting, so when you're playing your approach shot over the lake, this is starting to become the feature hole that we all hoped that it would. So continue to bear with us. This rope won't be in place for too much longer, and before you know it, this will be one of the best approach shots in the entire county. Okay, here we are on the right hand side of the path on the 15th hole. I've been asked a couple of times what's up with this drainage ditch area that we've created on the right hand side of the hole. What this was done for, we used to have an enormous amount of drainage problems on this hole where the standard ditch that we had would regularly overflow through the winter and spread across the approach to the 15th and over the path. What we've done with the greenkeepers, we've dug it out. We actually affectionately call it Dave's Lido, Dave the greenkeeper that dug it out. It's actually become a bit of an overflow spot for us through the winter months, and it's taken the excess water from the ditch and has stopped it getting too aggressively out onto the path. So what we're hoping that will happen is we don't want it to look unsightly year round. So this will get some seed, it will get some green growth in it, and so in the winter it will just look like a bit of an overflow bowl. In the summer it will just look like a low-level piece of grass. So we don't want it to look unsightly year round, but it is here for a functional purpose of overflowing water management. Here we are on the 11th fairway. Just to give you a quick update, this is the old Fairway Bunker. We did start this project at the back end of last year and the weather turned on us before we could get it finished. So you can see here what we've done. We've put a lot of the cores that we collected from the greens renovations into this area that we're going to help to level it off, and we'll get this filled in very soon. It's a top priority for us to try and finish up some of the project areas that we started last year. We do not want to be one of these golf courses that's got a lot of unfinished work and a lot of continuous projects on around there. We want to get projects done, finished and moving on to the next one, so they're back in play very quickly for you all. So this is an example here of this is a top priority for us very early season to get this back in and then seeded and sheeted off, ready to grow. We've obviously got one all the way down to the green there. I won't go all the way down and show you that, but we've got the greenside bunker that is getting exactly the same treatment as this. So hopefully in a very quick period of time, both Fairway Bunker and greenside bunker on the 11th hole will be back in play as nice manicured grass before you know it. Right, over the other side of the golf course now on the 7th tee. Just wanted to bring your attention, some of you may or may not have seen, we've installed steps now on the bank here of the 7th to avoid any slippery slopes to get you down here. This is obviously what the old white tee was. This is going to be obviously the new yellow tee with the new white tee at the back there. But this will be a nice way of getting people safely down off the pathway back onto this tee box. While we're talking about the path, come up here with me. One of our first and early priorities this season, been promising it for a while, is to actually properly finish this pathway off now. So we want to just edge this pathway nicely, which will bring these steps in and make them look really, really finished and part of the project as the lead back to the white tees there. We're probably going to look at stopping buggies driving down this path because we don't want the problem of buggies getting down there and not be able to turn around. So we probably will be looking to put some sort of buggy park or buggy stop in down by the ball washer and the sign area there. But we want this whole project to be early season finished, so the 7th tee is really looking sharp ahead of play. Okay, up by the 7th green, and I just wanted to bring your attention to a couple of little things we're doing with the bunkers. So on the right hand side of the 7th here, we will be keeping this back right bunker and we will be losing the front right bunker. All part of the works going on this hole. The key thing at the moment for us is that you might notice there's a difference in quality between the two bunkers, and that is deliberate. We have edged this back bunker here like we have a number of other bunkers on the golf course. So a lot of the bunkers are well presented, nice sharp edges. The front bunker here, you would notice if you played recently, has not been edged. The reason we've done that is we haven't wanted to waste the time and effort edging a bunker that we know is coming out of play on the golf course. And so again, bear with us for a little bit. This is a bunker that is not long for the world and that will be getting filled in hopefully in the earlier part of this season. And that is why it might look a little bit scruffy around the edges compared to one that's sitting right next to it. So any bunkers you notice around the golf course that are sharply edged, they're firmly staying in play. Any bunkers that are not edged nice and sharply, they're bunkers that we are looking to target to remove them from play as we move with the bigger, wider picture of the bunker maintenance plan on this golf course, which will be communicated in a separate video. Okay guys, here we are moving on. I'm standing on the left-hand side of the 8th green here. And the reason I brought your attention to this place is that this summer we are going to be looking at the pathway and the walking. We've had a couple of slips and one nasty fall, unfortunately. And so this is an area that's going to be given top priority this year for dramatic improvement on the walking and the exit of this green down to the path that connects it to the 9th tee. What we're looking at here, guys, is we're going to be connecting the path from the little bridge here all the way down and have a nice walk off. And we are also going to be looking at putting a little spur just off up to the green here, so people have got two easy ways of walking in on it. You will of course have noticed that the other side of the green there, that we at the early part of winter, that we managed to build a path there, but the conditions turned on us and we couldn't finish the job this side. So again, early season project to get done is to make sure that we've got a nice path down here that will be really in play next winter. Finishing up on that, guys, one of the big objectives for this golf course right here, right now, is year-round playability. And those of you that have been here long enough will no doubt have noticed enormous improvements in the year-round playability of this golf course. And we're not finished where we are right now. We want to keep on taking our enjoyment and the member satisfaction up to the next level, and so on and so forth. And so we're going to continue a lot of our summer project work based around winter engagement and winter playability. So there are going to be some more bunkers taken out of play that don't drain very well. There are going to be some continued and further pathway improvements and works done to engage the better walking areas and better conditions. And there will probably be another ditch or two as we look to keep that open drainage in play. So these will be communicated, guys, as and when these plans are finalised. But again, please accept that there will be some project work carried out this summer, which is all part of this big plan of making Reigate Hill one of the best year-round courses you can enjoy. So that's it from me today, your spring update of 2026. Hope you've enjoyed it, hope you've taken something from it. My office door is always open, guys, if anyone wants to come in. My email is gm@reigatehill.co.uk. So if any member out there wants to email me with any questions, any queries or anything at all about the comings and goings of this golf club, please feel free to do so and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. But here's hoping for another quality golf season, a load of enjoyment, a lot of support for you members, and we hope we can deliver. Thank you for watching.